Qwen just released a new image editing model that is completely open source and you can use it completely for free inside Qwen Chat, which is an online website. So this supposedly is a new update to the Qwen editing model, and this could potentially rival Nano Banana. And today we will be testing it out in real world examples. And as we can see here, we can use multiple images to create an image edit. So this is pretty interesting. You can use multiple images, you can use prompts to change images and enhance them, and that's pretty great. It also is very capable with text, as they saw, and I really want to see what we can create with this. So with no further ado, let me show you how you can access it. You go to chat.qwen.ai and here you want to select this image edit button. Now, before we begin, I want to let you know that I have an AI course inside of Udemy. You can find it through the link down below in the description. It has over 35 hours of course tutorials to show you everything from coding with AI to creating AI automations to creating images, videos and speeches using AI. I think this is the best offer in the market. It's super cheap. Make sure to try it out if you want to learn more about using AI. So let's get started with a very simple example. I'm going to give it one of my images, which is essentially me wearing this kind of beautiful costume. And I will say, change the shirt of the guy into an OpenAI shirt. So let's see if it's able to change my image from this AI generated, beautiful costume into an OpenAI shirt. I would really love to see if it's also able to put logos or maybe text on top of shirts. I'm not giving it a reference. I really want to see it actually being able to think about it. So this is me. This is the shirt, right? It's OpenAI. And this is pretty great. It's quite obvious that it sustains the quality of the image. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new chat, select image edit, and then I'm going to take my image here and I'm going to also give it another image, which is going to be from my thumbnails. So I'm going to say to the model, swap the guy on the left into the image on the right, change the text without changing the colors to say Qwen 3 image, Qwen 3 AI image. So let's give it this prompt and let's see if this model is capable of doing multiple edits using two pictures, but also with changing text in the image. Now this prompt is not great. This prompt is what someone that has never used AI would write, and that's what I want to see. I really want to see how deep the understanding of this model is in terms of editing. However, we're also going to write some more optimized prompts just to make sure that we actually see the optimal performance of the model. And what we can see here is that it was able to do the AI image part. It was not able to change me on top of the image. That's quite interesting. So I'm going to go here and change what we are going to be doing. I'm going to say replace the guy in the first image, in the second image with the guy in the first image. And let's send it. So that way you can go back into your image editing chat and continue your changes from a previous checkpoint. It automatically opens up a new chat interface and you can run your queries from there. So this is something like branching, which is pretty interesting. I really like it. So hopefully it's going to be able to do that. If it's not going to be able to do that, it will be a little disappointing, especially if you understand that other models like Nano Banana are able to do it. So it put me in the middle. Yep, this is pretty disappointing. So let's open up a new chat. I'm going to go to image edit and I'm going to try something different. So I'm going to go ahead and give it this girl. And then I'm going to give it this face. Place the robot in the image of the girl. Replace the girl's head with the robot's face. So if you understand here, what I'm going to do is I'm trying to replace the girl essentially with the robot. If you've seen the previous video that I have uploaded, C stands for edit, which is from Cdance, from ByteDance, was actually able to do this change tremendously well. Let me show you an example to understand what it was able to do with exactly the same images and prompt. It went, guys, and did that. Look at this. This is insane. From this to this. And it was able to change the hand, and it did it quite significantly without changing the background. It changed also the second hand, and this was pretty incredible from the model. So let's see if Qwen is able to do that. And yeah, that's in all honesty not very good. That's not what I would expect from the model. It's quite disappointing. So I'm going to go ahead and try another image edit, and I'm going to give it this girl. So I'm going to give it this girl, and I'm going to ask it through text to turn this image into a cyborg robot. So let's see. I mean, this query is not good. I don't expect a good answer. So yeah, this is the girl into supposedly turned robot. Yeah, would say this is not good at all. So I'm going to run another query, and hopefully this query will work. But I'm really bearish on the model at this point. It seems like it's not very capable. So I'm going to try and change the text of this image to what I want to do. Change the text as text in the image. Supernova to Qwen 3. AI coding to AI image. Okay, so we're going to try and change the text in the image by replacing the text on the first line and on the second line. I've shown it exactly what I wanted to do as changes, and let's see if the model is actually going to be able to change the text. Hopefully it will be able to do so, because all of the other queries, it was not able to do it. And the model is absolutely hallucinating. It's like it's not able to write Qwen 3 for whatever reason, which is pretty disappointing. The only thing that I like about this model at this point is its ability to keep the consistency of, the resolution, which is something that for some reason Nano Banana is not able to do. So let's use this image, and I'm going to say replace Qwen 3 with Qwen 3. Hopefully this time the model will be able to do the change. Maybe it's not able to do multiple changes at once. At least it seems like that. I also liked how the model was able to put like a shirt on top of my guy previously and keep the quality good, but I'm not really excited about this model, in all honesty. I have seen, oh my god, this model is pretty unable to write Qwen 3. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm going to change it. I'm going to say Gemini 3. Are you going to be able to change it with Gemini 3? Is it for some reason not trained on the Qwen name, or is not allowed to write Qwen name? That's pretty insane, in honesty. That's pretty insane. I think the model is hallucinating because it tries to keep the same lineup here. So it adds an extra E, but also turns the W into capital. I really don't get it. And it was actually able to write Gemini 3 for whatever reason. So I really cannot understand. Okay, replace the guy in the original image with the guy in the image attached. Okay, so let's see if it's able at least to now swap the guys. It's not that hard for this model to remove me from this image and put me again with a different shirt on the image. It's not that hard. A lot of models are able to do it quite easily with a very simple prompt. I'm trying to do the most basic. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? What is this face? Okay, let's look at this. This is very funny. Look at this. Look at my face. I've turned into Xerxes from 300 Spartiates. What the fuck is that? Okay, so this model is not. Nah, it's not it. It's not it. Okay, let's see what kind of prompts they use. Based on the woman in image 1 and the image 2, rate a Wendy. Okay. I'm going to try one more time. One more time. But I'm not going to stress about it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm not gonna stress about it just because they cannot really do a simple edit. Based on the guy in image 1 and the image 2 in total. Generate an image with the first guy instead with the guy in the first in image 1 in the place of the guy in image 2. Replace, essentially remove the guy in image 2 and place the guy in image 1 in its place. Okay, so this is my final attempt to see if this model is capable. If we can finally find a cheap or free model that is able to do character swaps and the change of text consistently, we could have an image generator, a mixer that you put like an image, that you put like the text, and you can generate automatically a new thumbnail without even having to buy Photoshop or open it up. So hopefully we're going to reach that point, maybe with a new Qwen AI model or maybe with a new Gemini model. We're pretty close there. The Gemini model, okay, come on, like it cannot really replace me in this image. It's not that hard. But okay, I'm giving up. This model is not really that capable at all. It's pretty disappointing, and that's just my opinion. If you try it out, just let me know down below in the comments. But from the testing that we have done live here, at least for my use cases, it's not good. It seems like this model was optimized to place like people inside of images, but not actually replace people in images. So yeah, this is pretty disappointing. Okay, one final query. Remove the guy from the image. Straight up. Just remove me from the image. The simplest thing possible. Can you do it? Or it's another benchmarking model from Qwen? This really feels like a step back versus their previous image editing model. To be completely honest with you, I was able to replace me. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another image edit. So I'm going to try and place me. Place the guy touched in the image on the left side. Okay, let's try and place me in the image. Like, how hard is it going to be? How hard is it going to be to place me in the image? Okay, maybe I should have done it in two steps. First remove me and then add me back. Let's see. Can I do it? Oh my god, I'm going to get angry. Okay, let's do this image edit. Okay, let's do it. Okay, for some reason when I'm trying to edit like this image where I'm extracted, it just doesn't do it. I don't know why. Okay, let's save this. I'm really trying to push the model. I'm really trying like to give you a sense of whether this model is capable at all. Place the guy in image 2 inside image 1 on the left side. Let's give it a try. Like, this is my final prompt. If it doesn't work right now, well, it doesn't work, guys, and you know that you should go with Nano Banana or Seedance 4. I've made videos for both of these models. They're obviously more capable than this model. They got some little bit of issues. For example, Nano Banana has whatever resolutions, and it's not very good with text, while Seedance 4 is very good with people, but it adds a little bit of artifacts on their faces. But like, if it's not able to do it, okay, finally it was able to do it. And it looks good, it looks clean. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but at least it did the job after so many prompts and so many queries. And one thing I should note here is that the final image is taking the resolution, listen carefully, of the second image. So that's something you need to understand. If you want the inverse, just make sure to, put the images on inverse. There's a lot of way to go for image editing, but we're already, obviously seeing major steps from labs, just not Qwen.